This is a healthy after dinner dessert. This video is not aesthetically pleasing, but here we go. Grab an apple, peel it, core it, and chop it up into tiny pieces. Put some cinnamon and butter on it and place that in the microwave for 1 minute. Then mix that around and pop that back into the microwave for 30 seconds. And before I did all of this, I did mix up some sugar-free vanilla jello, and it already was set in the fridge. Once the apples are done, I place that on the top and good to go. If you wanted to, you could even add 0 sugar whipped cream on top. Enjoy.
It's 9 o'clock. My sweet tooth is kicked in, and I wanted to show you guys one of my favorite go-to snacks ever. That's healthy, hits all the right spots, and I'm just obsessed with it. This little potion is Chef's Kiss, and it's only 3 ingredients. Okay, Greek vanilla bean yogurt. I use this one from Aldi. Ground cinnamon and peanut butter. You mix all of that up. You're gonna have to experiment with the ratios. I saw this on TikTok forever ago, and now I just do it to taste. And if you get it right, it makes almost like a frosting, like a cream cheese frosting consistency, and you can use apples or whatever to dip with it. Animal crackers, apples are obviously healthier, but so good. Bye.
I am making some more energy balls. First I have 1 cup of rolled oats, half a cup of mini chocolate chips, 3 tablespoons of chia seeds, 4 tablespoons of honey. I'll do it this way. 1/4 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then 1/2 to 3/4 cup of peanut butter. Now I'm gonna give it a good mix and then start forming it into balls for my baking sheet. Okay, I think I accidentally went a little overboard on the peanut butter, so I added an extra 1/4 cup of oats. So I was able to make about 25 of these, and now I'm gonna pop them in the freezer for about 30 minutes.
Was craving something sweet this morning, so I made a stuffed banana for the first time, and I am so happy with how it turned out. I started by cutting my banana in half and scooping out the center. I filled 1/2 with melted chocolate and the other half with peanut butter and cocoa whip, but you could also use vanilla yogurt. I flipped 1/2 on top of the other, gave it a nice chocolate drizzle, and topped it off with some pecan pieces. I let it sit in the freezer for a few hours, and it was good to go.
Y'all ready to make some strawberry crunch fudge? Because this is the best thing you're going to put in your mouth this year. You're going to want some high quality chocolate chips melted in the microwave for about 90 seconds. A jar of strawberry frosting melted in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Mix them up, pour them on a pan. Crush up vanilla Oreos, sprinkle some strawberry jello on top of that, and then add butter. Mix that all to combine. This is your crunch topping. You're going to put that on top of your fudge slab and make sure you pat it in so that it stays nice and perfect when you cut it. Refrigerate for about an hour, cut it, and oh my God, enjoy it, y'all. It tastes just like the Scooter bars. It's so good.
All right, this is my favorite sweet snack, and it's only 4 ingredients. So you're gonna need a low-carb tortilla, whipped cream cheese, that is not drugs, that is a 0-calorie sweetener, and cinnamon. So you just spread the cream cheese on the tortilla, add your no-calorie sweetener, cinnamon, roll it up like a little sushi roll, and you're gonna slice it up into pieces, and then you're gonna spray it with a little spray, cooking spray, put it in the air fryer, literally 5 minutes or less, just until they get crispy, and these are so freaking good. They are delicious, and you have to try it.
This is a genius snack idea. Just follow. You need a jar or some kind of bowl.
What show do you want?
Basically, you just need a bunch of different kinds of candies.
What do you want? want to talk to anyone for the
Okay, 5 dogs, Anna.
You spend so much time.
Be a single female with no kids. Her vibe is probably. Usually, if you go inside, Richard and they're like original.
Wanted a home that I also thought was gonna be sustainable.
What do you?
Chances are that you're probably one.
You gotta shake it up a little bit. And then you have your fruit salad. All right, super simple snack, breakfast, lunch, whatever idea. You get these tortillas. They're $2 at Aldi. You get some peanut butter. I have cinnamon toasties from Foca Nuts. You spread it on there. You can do Nutella. You can even do cream cheese, you know. You do you, all right? There we go. Doesn't have to be perfect. You take some banana. If you don't like banana, don't use banana. It's that simple. All right, we're just gonna use like a chunk of it. That'll do. You slice it. Thin, thick. Again, you do you. All right, so what we're working with so far. And you take your toppings, you know, whatever you like. I like mini chocolate chips. If you like M&Ms, you do white chocolate chips, sprinkles, I don't know. I also got some crushed peanuts. I'm not a big nutty person, but just a little bit. That's a little bit too much. And there you have it. You could fold it. You could eat it just like this. You could roll it. I like to fold it. I'm a folder. And there you go. Cheers.
This is another fabulous recipe. If you've never tried it, oh my God, you will love it. Praline toffee out of graham crackers. Super easy, super simple. Everybody calls it a different name. I call it fabulous. I'll show you how to make it. Hi everyone. We are headed on a little vacay and I was gonna bring some snacks along with us. And so today I'm making the graham cracker toffee, the real easy one. I know y'all probably all made it like years ago, but it's so simple. Okay, so I have a jelly roll type of pan, and ungreased, we're gonna put these long graham crackers, you know, just out of the box. So I use 12 of the big, or you can use, you know, like 28 of the squares. And we're just gonna put that on there like that. And let me show you, yum, how good this is. So easy and a perfect sweet snack. And we're gonna put 2 sticks of butter in a small saucepan with 1 cup of brown sugar. And I'm gonna turn that on about medium high, and we're just gonna kind of stir it up until it comes to a boil. And when it comes to a boil, we're just gonna cook it 2 more minutes and then take it off the heat. Okay, so it's come to a boil. I'm gonna set my timer for 2 minutes and let it boil for 2 minutes. And for those 2 minutes, I forgot to say, you wanna stir it constantly. Okay, now we removed it off of the stove after we've stirred it constantly. We're gonna have 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon vanilla, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're gonna stir that up real quick, and then we're gonna pour it over our graham crackers. Alrighty, we're gonna get all that goodness out of there, and then we're gonna spread it all over the top of our graham crackers. Just like that. Oh my gosh, y'all. If you've never tried this, I mean, God, it's been around forever. Gotta light that bunt bread up. But it is so good and so easy. All your company will love it. Okay, and now I'm gonna get a 3/4 cup of pecans, and I'm gonna sprinkle that all over the top. Then we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 for like 10 or 12 minutes, and then let it cool and break it apart. Super easy, super simple, and y'all, so fabulous. Y'all have a good one. Okay, see how it's all bubbly like that? It's ready to come out. Oh my God, it smells so divine. I know there are all kind of names for this. Praline toffee, every kind of name there is. I just call it fabulous, and it smells great. So let's just wait for it to cool and then we'll break it apart. And y'all, I'm just telling you, it is a winner. So fabulous, so good. Let me know if you try it.
If you're craving a sweet treat, a super simple snack idea, I melted some chocolate and peanut butter together and I'm drizzling it over some graham crackers and I am going to freeze it and I'll show you when it's done. When they're done, you can eat them as is, or you can add like coconut flakes to them or something, but I like to add strawberries to mine. And here is my little sweet treat. And I just store them in a bag in the freezer.
If you're craving something sweet, make these healthy cinnamon sugar munchkins. Add 1 cup of oats to a blender and blend it into oat flour. Add that to a bowl. Then add 1 serving of protein powder, a little vanilla, cinnamon, a pinch of salt, and a little sweetener. I'm using monk fruit. Mix that together. Add a tiny splash of almond milk at a time and stir it together until you get a very thick dough. Then roll them up into balls. These are the perfect healthy snack or dessert because they have fiber from the oats and protein from the protein powder, so they're gonna keep you full and satisfy your sweet tooth. Then in a bowl, you're gonna mix a little sweetener and cinnamon, and then coat each ball in it. Line your air fryer basket with foil, give it a spray, and then preheat it to 350. Air fry them for about 3 minutes until they're golden brown, and then toss again in the cinnamon sugar. And that's it, guys. These are so good. You need to go try them out.
Looking for a sweet sugar-free snack? Try this.
Cut grapes in half, add lemon juice.
Add Sonic Zero Sugar Cherry Limeade Mix. Refrigerate for 2 to 3 hours.
When I have a sweet craving, 9 times out of 10, this is what I want. And it's because these actually satisfy me from the oats and peanut butter. They do also have chocolate chips and honey in them, but they're not overly sweet, and they just really satisfy my craving. This recipe makes about 15 energy bites. You just refrigerate them for an hour and they're done. Super easy. And these last about 2 days in my house because the entire family loves them. Now you can fit whatever sweets you like into your plan, but next time you have a sweet craving, give these a try and let me know what you think.
Oh my God. Hey friends, I'm going to show you the best, healthiest, sweetest, easiest snack ever that I've been loving. Get yourself a plate and some plastic wrap, and you're just going to cover the bottom of the plate with the plastic wrap. Next, you're going to get yourself some raspberries, washed and clean, and then just lay them out on the plate. Once they are all laid out nicely, get some honey and just drizzle the honey all over the raspberries. Then I just make sure they're all nice and evenly coated. All right, so this is what they look like. Then just take another piece of plastic wrap and cover the top. Put these in the freezer for a few hours until they're all frozen through. And while I'm waiting for them to freeze though, I will take a raspberry and put some honey inside of it. All right, it's just been a few hours. They're nice and frozen. Oh, it's literally so good. And you can eat the frozen honey too. Oh my gosh.
That rule that you shouldn't eat past 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. or whatever arbitrary time you were not told to eat past, that's completely made up. There is no good reason why, if you're hungry, you shouldn't be eating in the evenings. Now, you might be the type of person who eats a lot of calorically dense foods in the evening, so that rule makes sense to you, but honestly, it's probably a sign you just need to eat more earlier.